We got thrown out of a house party for breaking a couch. Kid had a whole senior class over for this party in his basement. Me, Griff, Beef, 7'5", and these two girls who Beef and Griff were talking to, I believe they drove us over there. Or maybe they just drove us back. But we are at this party, and it was a pretty chill atmosphere. You know, you're hanging out in the basement listening to music. They had a fire out back. It was very chill. And it was one of those walkout basements, and when you walked in, they had two couches kind of shaped as an L that kind of divided like the living room area of the basement and like the kitchen bar area of the basement. At one point, I believe it was 7'5" or Griff sitting on the couch. Maybe he was coming over to take a photo. Something triggered Beef to run across the basement, and when he jumped over the couch and landed on it. Well, when he lands, like as soon as he lands, boom, crack, and you just hear the couch snap, and you see like the couch break. So as he goes to fly up, now remember, at this point we had been there for a few hours, so we had all been drinking for a little bit. Well, the kid who threw the party, his sister, is like screaming at Beef, comes over like punching him and shit, and we're like, oh damn, this is getting real. So we grabbed Beef, had the two girls who we were with, like, because it was towards the end of the party anyway, so we had these two girls pull their car up, and we went running out the back and kind of pulled Beef out with us, because I mean, this chick was pissed, and Beef was mouthing back at her like he didn't do that shit, and shut up, like, you know, just saying shit. So we get out to the car, and when we get in the car and we're leaving, Beef starts saying, "Where's my phone? Where's my phone?"
Stop! No, I lost my phone! do you have his phone?
We start calling his phone and stuff, nowhere to be found. A couple days pass, he still can't find his phone. So at school, he's like, dude, I think I left my phone at the kid's house that the party was at. He's like, dude, I can't go back over there and get the phone. Well, we were all somewhat tight with the kid who threw the party because he ran cross country for a short period of time with us before he just wasn't, you know, cut out for it and quit. But I see him in the hallway, and he's like, Beef left his phone in my house. And I'm like, oh, like, do you want me to come get it? He's like, no, I want Beef to come get it because I want to, you know, make Beef face the music for the couch and shit. So Beef said he ends up talking to the kid. He's like telling us, like, it became this big dramatic thing at school. He's like, fuck, man, I don't want to go over there. And we're like, oh, you know, what are you going to do? He's like, I got to get my phone back. I guess I'm just going to have to go over there. And Beef said it was the most awkward situation in the world because he knocks on the door, the kid's mom answers, and Beef had to walk downstairs to the kid's bedroom, which was in the basement, and he had the phone sitting on the couch that Beef had broke, and he had to grab it. And I don't remember if he said he had to apologize or what, but it was just so funny because, like, we had done way worse shit to people in the past, but of course the one time Beef, you know, fucks up, he has to go pick up his phone and go take responsibility for everything that happened. So that was hilarious. Point of the story being, if you're at somebody else's, especially a high school party or a parent's house for a party, don't jump on the couch because you never know if it's going to break or not. And Beef didn't have any issues with the couch. It was more so just getting his phone back and the whole exchange that took place with the kid's sister. But God, that was hilarious. Peace out. Talks with Tom.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
I was riding around town thinking to myself, is it gonna get easier? I'll be up and away up the street getting paid, but I can't even breathe no more. What's it to me? What can I see?